Do you know why Thandai is a perfect summer drink? Why is it associated with festivals like Holi and Mahashivratri? Did you know the benefits of Thandai? What is the simplest Thandai recipe? You will get all the answers in this video. Stay tuned and watch till the end. Hi, hello, namaste and welcome back to Curly Bhave. In this video, I will be telling you guys some amazing benefits of Thandai and the simplest yet so good tried and tested Thandai recipe. Let's begin with the benefits. The very first benefit of Thandai is its cooling property. Holi falls during the winter to summer transition. Ingredients like gulkan, fennel seeds and poppy seeds helps the body in adapting the transition smoothly. Gulkan, traditionally known for cooling, cools down our nervous system and also keeps us away from all stomach diseases. And fennel seeds possesses volatile oils which are known for its antioxidants and cooling properties. Whereas poppy seeds contains iron, phosphorus and fiber, and the presence of linoleic acid in poppy seeds protects the body from the heat attacks and other heart disorders. The next benefit of the Thandai is its immunity boosting property. Spices used in Thandai helps in enhancing the immunity of the body. And the next benefit is this helps in uplifting the mood and also the spirit of Holi. The saffron used in this is an antidepressant and this drink also gives us an instant energy which helps in uplifting the mood. Next one is the most useful during the festive season. Thandai acts as a natural detoxifier. The rose petals and fennel seeds used in making Thandai are an excellent detoxifying ingredients. And the next benefit of Thandai is this improves digestion. Some are common indigestion, bloating, constipation. This drink will take care of all that. And the next benefit of Thandai is this is rich in antioxidants. Ingredients like almond, fennel and saffron makes this high on antioxidants. These were some of the major benefits, but the list doesn't end here. Now let's begin with the making of Thandai. Take some 10 to 12 almonds in a bowl. Take another bowl and add around 10 to 12 cashews to that. And then add 2 tablespoons of melon seeds. And then 1.5 tablespoon of poppy seeds. Then add 3 ilaichis to this. Then add around 10 black peppers. And half a tablespoon of fennel seeds. Now add warm water to both the bowls. Mix this and let this rest for 5 to 6 hours. Five hours later, take a kadai, add half a liter of milk to this. Let this come to a boil and then add around 4 tablespoons of sugar to this. In this recipe, we are using gulkan, which is already very sweet. So check the amount of sugar you are adding to the milk. Now take few kesar strands to a bowl and then add some warm milk to it. Mix this well and let this rest for around 5 to 10 minutes. Now peel off the skin of the almonds which we have soaked. Now it's time to make the thandai paste. Add the peeled almonds and the other masalas and nuts which we have soaked for 5 hours. See, they have nicely soaked all the water and swelled up. Now add this to a mixer jar. Also add the water which is left. It is infused with all the good taste flavors. Now just grind this to a fine paste. See how smooth this paste has turned out. Now turn off the flame. Now all what we have to do is to mix up everything. Add 1 heaped tablespoon of gulkand. Gulkand is nothing but a mix of rose petals and sugar which is sun cooked. I was looking for some real desi roses and I didn't found any. Only hybrid ones were available in the market. And while looking for gulkand ready-made, all brands were on the little expensive side. After a lot of research, I found this Patanjali gulkand, which tastes very good and is budget friendly also. Now it's time to add our thandai paste. Add around 3 tablespoons of thandai paste to the mixture of half liter of milk. Give this mixture a nice stir. Now add soaked saffron to this. Store some for garnishing. Now here some people like to strain their thandai and some don't. I am on the side who don't like to strain their thandai. The little chunks of rose petals and all give this a nice bite. You will actually enjoy it. If you want to strain this, let this rest for around 2 to 3 hours and then strain it. Now I will let this rest in the refrigerator for around 3 to 4 hours and then serve this chilled. Top this up with some dry fruits and kesar. Go ahead and enjoy one of the tastiest traditional cooling beverage of India with magical properties in abundance. Don't miss this on this Holi. Hope you like the video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye. Happy Holi.